on the way to the airport. It's 5:30 a.m. I think I slept maybe 2 hours, just thinking about everything. I wasn't forgetting anything, and just the overall excitement and energy about leaving had my mind going crazy last night. Now we're on our way to the airport. My lovely mom is taking me here. It's gonna be a long travel day ahead. I don't get into Miami until 8:30 p.m. I believe, and then I've got to get my bags, got to wait for the shuttle. Finally then I can go to the hotel. It will be a long day. Hopefully they're still serving dinner by the time I get to the hotel. I'm all checked in. It's almost 7 o'clock. I've got 55 minutes until my plane boards. I went to Joe and the Juice. I got an iced matcha and some food to time me over because I think this flight is just under 3 hours, and then I'll probably grab something else to eat. My first flight is from Vancouver to Denver, and then I have about an hour and a half until my next flight leaves, and then I have another 3-hour flight to Miami. I'm going to use the next hour to eat my food, then fill up my water bottle, get all prepared for the flight. I did get a middle seat because I didn't know you could log on so early and select your seats. Yeah, got a middle seat. It is what it is. To Denver, which is my first and only layover. My next flight boards in about 30 minutes to go to Miami. On the first flight, I just got a lot of editing done. I actually upgraded my laptop last night. I'd been thinking about it for a while, but I finally pulled the trigger because I didn't want to be 7 months with my laptop. Well, my previous laptop didn't hold a charge past 30 minutes of using it not plugged in, and also things would crash all the time because it would lag so badly. And let me tell you, I think it has changed my life. On the first flight, I got more editing done in an hour and a half than I would usually get done in like over 3 hours. So my life has changed. I'm trying my best not to sleep at all during the travel day. Miami time is 3 hours ahead of Vancouver time, so there's already the time difference, but it's kind of a double whammy for me since it is daylight savings tonight. I'm actually losing like 4 hours because of the time change. I'm trying really hard not to sleep during the travel day at all so that I can get to bed right when I get to the hotel and have at least a decent sleep, because we usually get collected from the hotel to go to the ship pretty early on in the morning. I did stop at Starbucks to get an iced matcha and a spinach and feta wrap. I used to get 1 pump of vanilla syrup in my matcha, but a barista put me on to the brown sugar syrup. So I get 1 pump of the brown sugar syrup with oat milk. It tastes good hot or cold. I think this is my new favorite Starbucks drink. This and the iced brown sugar shake and espresso. Classics. I don't want to jinx anything, but my travel day has been really stress-free so far. So hopefully it continues. At the hotel now. It is just past 9:15. I'm gonna quickly head down to get dinner because we get meal vouchers. So I'm gonna run downstairs and get something to eat and then have a nice shower and prepare for tomorrow. Okay, I'm all showered and ready for bed. There's really nothing that hits better than a warm shower after a long travel day. I feel like a brand new woman. I did get a roommate. She's a youth staff, so that's cool. I set my clock ahead because it's daylight savings time. losing an hour. Set my alarm for 5:30 a.m. Very excited to join the ship tomorrow. Overall, today's been a long but stress-free day, so that is great. We're starting the contract off on a good foot. Once I got to the Miami airport, got my bags, and the initial excitement of travel kind of wore down, I started to feel really sad and lonely just because I thought about how I'm not going to see my mom or my family for a really long time. Then I found out that quite a few skaters that I've worked with in the past on ships are going to be in my cast, so that's really exciting once you sort of have something to look forward to. Oh, and also one of my good friends from my first contract is currently in the ice cast on the ship that I'm going to tomorrow. She's been there for an entire contract nearly, for many months, but I haven't seen her since my first contract. And she's such good, positive energy. I'm so excited to see her. I guess long story short, it's hard to be away from your friends and your family for so long. And the first couple days are a bit jarring because you're taking yourself out of your normal environment and going into something completely unknown. But if you frame it positively in your head, like, I'm so excited for this adventure, I'm so excited to see good old friends and learn new things and just experience all that this contract has to offer. Yeah, I'm at a place where I'm getting really excited. It's 11:43, but technically I'm losing an hour, so it's 12:43. Waking up at 5:30 a.m. The last few days have not been good for my sleep schedule, but it's okay. The excitement will keep me going. I'll see you for a very exciting sign-on day in the morning. Morning, it's 5:15, gonna grab something to eat, and then the shuttle will come pick me up 6:45 to 7. Good morning. It's Tuesday, April 1st, and I bet you're wondering, Brianna, why have 3 weeks passed since the last time you updated us? The last time you saw me, I was joining the ship, and then silence. So there was a bit of an unfortunate event that happened 2 weeks ago. My first 2 weeks here were really busy with me learning the show, and I was editing my last video. I hadn't uploaded my new footage yet because I was just so busy. I was experiencing the ports, I was learning the show. We went to Grand Cayman, we had a great time in port. Also went out in port in St. Martin, went to the French side, which was my first time there. And that was 2.5 weeks ago that I went to St. Martin. And unfortunately, there was an incident at the beach in St. Martin where, I don't know, it was lack of oversight on my part for sure. I had been filming a little bit at the beach, put my camera back into my waterproof bag, but I didn't close the waterproof bag. I was at the top of the beach and the waves weren't really coming close for the entire time we were there. I was laying, just relaxing, enjoying my best life on the beach. And I hear Mariana, who's next to me, start to yell, "Ah, the water!" And the wave literally came up the beach slowly, but it had reached me by the point I realized that it was there. And my bag was angled downwards because we were on a hill on the beach. My bag was angled downwards towards the water. And the waterproof bag was open with my camera, my Kindle, my AirPods, and the water went straight into my waterproof bag. I think it went more into the waterproof bag than into the cloth bag that was around it. I quickly pulled everything out of the bag, tried to dry it up as much as possible, but this camera, as much as I love it, it is not waterproof. The SD card slot is literally open, and I didn't think it would be much of a problem, but it ruined it completely. The gimbal wouldn't work anymore. I tried putting it in rice, it just wouldn't work. So I had to claim one of my replacements on the warranty, and actually the shipping was super quick. I got it within a week of me ordering it, and now I have a new camera. I only had to pay $55 because I had the replacement plan, which is amazing, and I get 4 different replacements. Wouldn't have liked to use it so soon, but anyways, the only really downside of it all was that I lost pretty much all of my footage from Grand Cayman, from St. Martin, from my first 2 weeks on board, painting my skates, doing install, that sort of stuff. And seriously, I was pretty crushed for the first day. Then I got over it, you know, I'll just make new memories, I guess. But anyways, we're back in St. Maarten today. We're not gonna repeat the same thing that happened 2 weeks ago. I'm going to be very careful with my camera and probably not even bring it out at the beach. I do not want that happening again. Today is a bit of a busier day, so we're not gonna make it to the French side. We're gonna just hang out in the Dutch side, which is where we're in port. Probably go to a cafe, maybe to the beach, but I gotta be back by like 1 so that I can go on the ice for 2 because I'm now in install with the new cast and also performing shows with the current cast. So I'll have about 30 minutes of skating with my new partner, and then I go into warm-ups for the show with the guy I'm replacing with. So it is going to be a bit of a busy day, but I really wanted to get off in port, redo my St. Maarten experience, have a bit of a better experience here. But so far it's been really good. Maybe I can recap a little bit of it for you later. I've really enjoyed my time on Freedom so far, but I am getting sad that some of my friends are leaving who are in the current cast that I had worked with in the past, and I'll introduce you to them as well. But we're gonna enjoy this day in St. Maarten, and I think we have like 3 show days left together before they all leave. So really making the most of it, and I want to introduce you to them. So let's go to St. Maarten.
Today, but this is like chocolate chips and then inside a little
Enjoy, guys.
Try something new.
No, I have tried it already.
Okay. She's like, no, I've tried all the pastries there are.
On her, basically, I think everything is went out in my mouth.
It's not as good as a pain au chocolat then.
This depends on the taste.
Okay.
Depends. For me, pain au chocolat is pain au chocolat. It's more simple and straight to the point.
The classic.
The classic. This is good. This is good. Yeah.
What do we rate it?
Usually it's not that good. It's so good. Like it's really melting. Usually it doesn't do this. It's like on top of it.
All right.
Try Brianna.
Okay.
I give it a D for delicious.
A. A is up. It's really good.
We're gonna give it a try.
Oh,
I like how chocolatey it is.
it's freaking good.
It's really flaky too.
It melts.
I think because the heat here, it melts more than if you had it somewhere where it was cold.
No, really.
I give this like 8.5. Yeah.
That's
On the
price.
pastry scale.
Echo first. When the moon. Ah. There's just something.
Merci. Ça va, c'est ok?
3, 2, 1.
Yum.
One of the best crepe I ever had in my life, I think.
In St. Maarten.
Yeah.
On the Dutch side, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, no, really
That's
good.
French cafe.
Yeah, maybe I don't remember well the Paris one or the one my mom made at home, but I can tell you this is probably one of the best.
Where are we off to?
To the beach with your beautiful new camera. Today we're gonna sacrifice another camera of yours to the ocean god.
No, we are not. I think I need to get a GoPro.
Yeah. Oh, I have it actually.
I think I will buy one so I don't have to ruin my camera again. Okay, once we get near water, we're just using the GoPro. morning. It is my last day of shows with Cast 35. Today is going to be a pretty chaotic day, but I really wanted to commit to vlogging it because I want to save these memories. It's 9 a.m. and I've already done my show hair. I've had my coffee. I'm getting ready for my day really early because we do have matinee shows, which means we have a 1 p.m. and a 3 p.m. show. So our warm-ups are going to start around 10, which is a lot different than having shows in the night. But after I do the 2 shows, I'll also have a tech run later with the new cast. So it's going to be a long day for me, but I'm up for the challenge. I'm excited to close out the show with Cast 35 and also run a tech run with Cast 36. Honestly, it's been very difficult for me to vlog the last couple of weeks because I've essentially been part of 2 casts. I've been part of an install of a new cast at the same time as performing the shows with the current cast, doing all skates, doing muster, all of those duties. So it's been really difficult to keep up with the vlogging in YouTube. But things will start to go back to normal in the next week or so, which is good, and I can continue making videos. I am getting a bit sad to say goodbye to my friends in Cast 35, specifically Mariana and Savan. I worked with them in the past on my first contract, and they're so much fun to work with, so I'm sad they're leaving. But we're gonna have a great day, and we're gonna give a lot of energy in the shows. Also, we do have to wash all of the costumes later, so busy day. I'm just gonna finish up having a snack, finish my hair, do my makeup, and then head to Studio B for warm-ups. I'm in the last warm-up group today, which means my ice time is at 11, but I want to get there an hour early so I can do my warm-up on my own and then my warm-up with my partner doing lifts. And it is definitely more difficult waking your body up for shows in the afternoon instead of the night because you're used to doing shows at night. That's why I try to get up early. I try to get my day started well and have a lot of time to wake up the body before going on the ice. Hair and makeup done. Ready to warm up?
Hair and makeup not done. Ready to go to do my makeup and hair.
But you had the first warm up.
But I had done my warm up. Yes.
She's already been on the ice. We're ready for closing shows?
Yes! This is my amazing preset, as you can see. I have this 60s costume and that's it. We have 2 candles in case everything goes wrong. We have candles to pray on and that's it.
She's ready.
I'm gonna do the other side.
I love that purple sparkly dress.
It's just a little bit annoying sometimes that the hair can get stuck in this, but otherwise...
And the fishnets.
And fishnets. Again costume.
trying to tape this for themselves.
Yeah.
But it didn't tape anything at all, as far as
It's
we
not?
could tell. No.